Shame rarely walks in and introduces itself. It doesn't say, "Here I am, look at me." It knows you'd run if you recognized it. So instead, it changes clothes. It blends in. It hides behind masks that look harmless, even virtuous. Shame wears many costumes. Sometimes it dresses as perfectionism, that constant drive to get everything right, not because excellence brings joy, but because mistakes feel like proof that you are unworthy. Sometimes it looks like silence. You tell yourself you're just private, just reserved, but really you've learned that speaking risks being seen, and being seen risks being judged. Shame even pretends to be ambition. You push harder, achieve more, fill every space with accomplishment, not because you're fulfilled, but because slowing down would mean facing the voice inside that says you're not enough. Shame even hides inside kindness. You give and give and give because somewhere deep down, you believe your value only exists in how useful you are to others. And the tricky part is this: the costumes work. They convince the world. Sometimes they even convince you. People praise your drive, your strength, your generosity, never realizing the fuel beneath it all is a wound you've been trying to cover. But here's what shame never admits. No matter how many costumes it wears, the ache underneath stays the same. The fear of being seen for who you are. The whisper that says, if they knew the real me, they'd walk away. You can spend a lifetime serving shame in disguise. You can let it run your choices, shape your relationships, dictate your worth. And because the costumes look so ordinary, so acceptable, no one will ever question it. Except you. Because in the quiet moments, when the costumes fall away, you know. You feel the weight of carrying a life built not on freedom, but on hiding. But here's the truth. Shame doesn't need to be covered. It needs to be healed. And healing never happens in costumes. It happens in honesty, in small, trembling acts of letting yourself be seen as you are. It's not easy. It feels terrifying to peel back the layers, to risk that someone might see the wound and not run. But every time you take that risk, shame loses power, because shame only survives in secrecy. Once it's spoken, once it's shared, once it's met with compassion, it begins to dissolve. So maybe today is not about building another costume. Maybe it's about asking yourself, what am I hiding behind? What am I afraid they'll see? Because the more you can name it, the less it owns you. Shame wears many costumes, but you don't have to keep dressing it up. You are more than the masks you've worn. And the moment you believe that, the moment you dare to live without disguise, you'll find that what you feared would drive people away is often the very thing that draws true love closer.